So that'll give you a quick look of where I'm camped, Cedar Winds campground at Pomona State Park. I guess now is the time of year to come out here. I'm the only one here. There's the site rules. You know, they always got to have rules. It's not bad. A little breezy today, but they just turned on the electric today. I didn't think they were even open. So it was kind of a surprise to me when I came out here, and they said, yeah, we're open. Find a spot. So we'll take a quick walk around here. I'm using my new camera. I haven't quite figured everything out yet. May have to get a gimbal. Kind of unsteady. Using it on the end of a tripod. It's much larger than having my iPhone, my phone on the end of it. Much larger than having my phone. A little bit more weight. Camera's got in-body stabilization, but I don't know. I do a lot of walking around, and I just have the feeling that it's going to end up shaky cam. I don't really like shaky cam. So you can see it's a little bit sparse out here, but it is still March. The evergreens obviously are green, but everything else, these deciduous trees, you know, we did have a warm couple weeks ago, and a few of them are getting buds, but we had a hard freeze just a few nights ago. I don't know if they're going to make it. We'll see. Some of these trees are hardier than others. I'll bet this is nice in the summertime. Lots of shade. Not so awesome for you if you got solar, kind of like I do. But all these sites also have, yeah, I don't know if they all have 50, but it looks like they all have 30. So I guess if you need electrics, you can get it. I'm over here in spot 518. Fairly uneven ground. There's the camper. First trip of the year. Very excited. I just got back from Germany a week and a half ago. And just got a new job today. Got the call from the guy that hired me. Said, we made the choice and we chose you. So I guess this is a celebratory weekend. Out camping. Got a new job. My wife got a new job. And yeah, things are looking good. I'm excited. So yeah, here we are at Pomona State Park. Down the hill there behind the pickup and the camper is where the lake is. Probably can't see it too well from here. But I'm planning to kind of chill out and relax this afternoon, and tomorrow I'm going to go down and wet a line and see if I can catch any fish out of Pomona. We'll see what happens. So yeah, first camping trip of the year. Super stoked. Does anybody say stoked anymore? God, I feel old sometimes. There was a guy down there in the bottom of the hill. I'll have to walk by his spot at some point tomorrow. He's got a really cool rig. There's no electric down there. These guys are on, I mean, I could go down there and boondock as well, but you know, I wanted my space. I didn't want to park right next to the guy, so I'm just going to stay up here. Be on electric. Spoil myself. What is this? Yeah, it's a little windy out here. my homemade tinfoil windshield. And see if we can get this to settle down here. It'll be a simple dinner tonight. I think I'll make some boxed mac and cheese with a hot dog added. All right, so what do we need for this? 6 cups. All right, well, I got this great pot that my mom gave me, and it's got measuring on it, so let me go get some water. And because I'm, Mr. Healthy, I'm gonna add some peas to. Who doesn't like peas with their mac and cheese? Am I the only one who does like peas with their mac and cheese? I kind of like it. I don't know what it is, but I like peas with my mac and cheese. It is tough to cook out of the back of a tag when the wind is blowing, unless you're heading into the wind. I'm getting the wind coming straight across the galley, which does not help. I made a makeshift aluminum foil shield for the burners last year. I've got to come up with something a little more permanent, a little more robust. These things, they work, but they don't work awesome. I got to figure out something better. A metal ring, magnetic metal ring that can sit around the burner would be amazing. I'm not a manufacturing, engineering kind of guy. I'm more of a software kind of guy, so I don't know. I'll talk to some friends of mine. I got a friend of mine who's a mechanical engineer. Maybe he can figure out something for me. Who knows? Maybe he can make $1 million off of it. So this is a pot my mom gave me. This thing works amazing. I pretty much cook, unless it's meat and I want my cast iron, which I left at home, I pretty much cook out of this thing. This thing is amazing. It does pasta, it does rice. I mean, I cook everything in this thing. Which, when you're in a teardrop, you need to minimize your equipment. You only have so much room. I got room for a couple of skillets, a couple of pans, some cleaning utensils, and other stuff under the sink. There's just not a lot of room. This pot's been amazing. I love it. Oh, this pot's going to be hell to clean tomorrow or tonight. Well, that sun's going down fast. I want to try and get some pictures of that. Got my new camera, so I want to try to get some good photos, but we'll see what happens. Holy smokes. Yeah, all right. Well. Well, definitely tastes like olive oil. Wish it was butter instead. But I forgot butter. So it is what it is. All right, let's get this burner cleaned off. So I boiled over slightly. Ooh, whew. Sometimes you're just stupid, and sometimes you're just Keith. Damn, why did I do that? Whew. That was hot. All right, well, you know what? We'll let that cool down, and then we'll clean that burner off. I think that sounds like a plan. Yowza. Should I think I need to get a drink of water. All right, let's get up and start the day. What is it? Wow, almost 7:30 already. All right, time to get my butt out of bed. All right. Beautiful morning. A little windy though. I guess the wind is supposed to be a little higher than yesterday. Weather report yesterday said that today was going to be 17 to 20 mile an hour winds, so we'll see. Up here on top of the hill. We'll see how windy it actually really is. All right. Let's get some water. Bed made. Yeah. That'll do. Well, I think I need to download stuff off my video card. I should have done that last night, but yeah, I was just enjoying sitting around. I better do that before I go off and do anything else today. So. So I've been hearing this woodpecker off in the distance all morning. I'm gonna walk over and see if we can find him. Something to do while all that stuff's downloading off my main camera. Now he's got to be close. Yep, that's him. Yeah, maybe that was him. It didn't really look like a woodpecker, though. Well, wildlife photographer, I am not. At least not yet. Yeah, I've been looking for something creative to do for a long time. I've done lots of things, but I guess I'm kind of the personality that if I'm not fairly successful at it fairly quickly, I get frustrated and then I just, lose interest. I don't know what that says about me, but impatient probably. But as I'm getting a little older, maybe I'm finally starting to mature a little bit. Unlikely, but maybe. I find myself wanting to find some kind of a creative outlet. And, with doing these videos, I've really been enjoying the process and the thought of photography and videoing. So, I upgraded my camera. Didn't go crazy. Spent a couple $100, but seems like it'll be a great camera. I'm still learning a lot. Hell, I barely got the first few buttons figured out. At this point, it'll be years before I fully understand this camera, so it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. You can tell it's springtime in Kansas. Birds are starting to come out. Buds are coming up on the trees. I really hope we're done with the hard freezes. Only time will tell, but it is almost April. So, be time to plant the garden here real soon. All right, well, it's time to make some dinner. It's so windy, I am not going to start a fire. I'm going to try my microwave for the first time. I've been using it as storage. As you can see inside here, I've got my spice rack and some other things. But I'm going to heat up a couple of hot dogs. Make it quick, make it easy, and test out the microwave. Since I'm on power, why not? Hey, it works. I have been thinking about taking that microwave out and putting a little more storage space in it. I've seen other people that have done it online, and there's not a huge amount of storage space in the back of this thing, but for the way I use it, it's been enough. She always could use a little more, and my intention is to really not be on shore power. Ooh, whoa, that worked fine. My intention is to not be on shore power much anyway, which kind of renders the microwave useless. You can't run it off of the solar, off the battery. You got to be plugged into shore power in order to get any use out of the microwave, the air conditioner, and the heater. And I think if I'm going to intend to be cold camping, I probably will try to be on shore power, but at least in Kansas, in the wintertime, most of the places, they don't have power turned on in the winter, so I'd be boondocking anyway. So the heater really sometimes helps, sometimes it doesn't. I guess in the fall and the spring, it's a good thing. Didn't need it on this trip, but it's been windy, but it's been warm. Well, I guess warm is a relative term. I would call it warm. I think it was high 40s last night, which is more than warm enough for me to not need the heater. So this is my stash that my wife and I, when you end up with these little ketchup packets or soy sauce packets or whatnot, instead of just getting rid of them, well, I get rid of them in this manner. I put them in the camper and use them. Relish, ketchup. Let's do mustard. And this little tub works great. Fits right here in my little camp kitchen container. Well, my 2-day trip is pretty much over. We're leaving here in the morning, heading back home. Just had time for a couple of days to get out away from the rest of the world. It was kind of nice. Very quiet out here today. I'm like the only soul around, so it's been pretty nice. Just kind of relaxed, read my book, had some food, did a little bit of a walk. Started packing up a little bit ago. I'll finish packing everything in the morning after I eat some breakfast, but it's been nice out here at Pomona. I highly recommend coming out here. It's, especially this time of year, it's very quiet, very peaceful, nobody around. The wind was a bit of a pain, but what are you going to do? It's springtime in Kansas. You're going to get the wind. Nothing you can really do about that. So I guess I'm going to finish this cigar and finish this beer, and probably going to climb into the camper and get some sleep before I got to get up in the morning. I guess that's it.
That's it. See you next time. Bye.